Okay, Scott, so this is the valve body. I've screwed two of these screws all the way in just to show the height, and that's all we really need. The purpose of this thing, and we're going to focus on this screw, the purpose of this thing is to spin it up as far as they need to get it nice and tight. There are edges on this that a wrench could be put on, and you want to tighten that up to the deck as much as humanly possible, and then this is just the final little tightening. So, I mean, you really shouldn't need to go any further than, a couple of turns past the edge here. I mean, the final length on these things after you've tightened them all down, which is this, should be plenty for what's going on. But when these are tightened in, or when the nut is put on, these screws should all be fully recessed back here, not sticking out of the ring. And if you do that and tighten this down all the way, then these guys are just kind of the final push to keep everything nice and snug. If you tighten this thing down with the screws up like this, then yeah, you're not going to have any room to do it. Plus, you're not going to have the nut flush up against the deck. And on the pictures that you sent me, these screws, I mean, it looks like there's an opening here, and so these screws aren't making contact with anything. I mean, you've got to have a solid surface for those screws to push up against. If the screws are pushing up against a surface like this, then these screws serve their purpose. If there's no solid surface for them to push up against, then there's no purpose for them. And I think the Loctite is only put in there, the little dab of Loctite is only put in there to ensure that the screws don't come out during shipping or packaging or any of that stuff. Any questions, give me a call.